was gonna sneeze and my sneeze didn't come out. Hello. Oh. Oh. Oops. Hold on. Wait. There we go. Hi. After playing Fever Dream, it really pushed me to come and play Stanley Parable. So I'm here now. You what? I sneeze. I sneeze. You sneeze. We all sneeze for ice cream. Hi, Jen. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. I now technically have full access to all of my revenue stuff. So the tipping is now linked to my PayPal. I accidentally fucked up the YouTube stuff, and apparently I have like 120 days to like put in my new AdSense account before members disappear 5 ever. So I just have to wait 32 days. So January 1st? No. January 3rd? Member funds go to YouTube directly, lol. Oh. Yeah, because like I don't know if like the members it'll just hold in the account, or like I'm confused, so I'm scared. So yeah, I apologize. But yeah. Everything technically has transferred over. I kicked Brave out of all of my accounts that they would have access to. Yeah. So so it's like I don't understand. Like I don't know if it'll give it to me after I re-input my account. I just don't know. But yeah, but today we're gonna be playing Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. So it's deluxe. Oh my goodness. Stanley Parable, let's go. But yeah, remember the pinned message. Please don't backseat. Please don't tell me what to do. I'm going into this game pretty blind. All I know about is like a green screen and a button, maybe. Hello, Jonah. This is my first stream I'm watching of you. Hello, welcome in. Hello. If I do need help, I will ask. But other than that, you can watch me struggle and experience the game for the first time. Because the first time for any game is really important, I feel like. And I'm sure whatever joy that you have felt playing a game for your first time, you want someone else to experience that. Slay. But yeah, I thought this was enough. Enough! Can we gaslight? No. What?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, so is the volume okay?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427?
Employee number 427's job was simple.
What does he do?
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor.
You're so engaging, approachable, so I know you should definitely catch this stream. Ah, thank you! I really appreciate it! I'm glad you had fun.
This is what employee 427
what?
did.
Escape for 35 centimeters.
Every month of every
He has the same job as me!
Considered it Stanley relished every moment that the orders came.
Oh, my wife texted me.
Though he had been made exactly
my
for this job, and Stanley was happy.
I have to wait 32 days.
Something very peculiar. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would
It's
never
not a time
quite
unit?
forget.
Oh, Shibar.
He had been...
Oh no! No! Wait, I didn't mean to skip the lore! I just clicked back into the game. Oh no. Your other wife is in chat too. Where? I'm kidding! Hey, Poco!
Slay.
Ito? Oh no. Oh.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision?
Oh.
What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
His
He had never been
responsibility?
trained for that.
Nani?
No.
Hi, Poco.
This couldn't go anywhere except badly.
Hi,
The
how
thing to do
are
now, Stanley
you?
thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me.
Didn't know you had a wife. Not a real
Nothing.
wife. I do not have
here I
a
can be
wife
happy
IRL. It's my
forever.
I call
I will
my
be
very
happy.
close. So
Stanley
there was this
waited.
dragon VTuber,
Hours passed, then days.
and then she died.
Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
Oh.
Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to.
I
He will
can't
be
jump. I like
told
how there's a
what to
space
do.
bar for jump.
Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
Do you think?
Here
Do you
it
think if I
comes.
keep? Oh. You love this game? Ooh. I've heard very good things about it. Yeah, computer. It's grass. Oh. I can't
All
jump.
of his co-workers were gone.
Eh?
What could it mean?
My office!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The meeting. Where's the meeting room?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
Oh.
co-workers.
Oh, it's a printer. Did all of my coworkers die? Watch me clearing corners. Oh. I can turn off all the PCs. Awaiting input. Input received. I hate Mondays. Yeah, that's why I don't stream on Mondays, because I actually I don't hate Mondays. There's a room 420. Oh,
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I want to turn that one off. Hey. 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 Though, is this like the illusion of choice?
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour.
I'm really
after all,
thirsty. Can I have
just
a
to spend
drink,
few
please?
moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
May I
Stanley
have...
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
May I have a drink, please? Please? Please?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
I think...
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth
May I have a drink, please? I really need a cold drinks.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Well, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Possible
Because
that
everyone
this
else is
is why
gone.
Everyone left.
No, it doesn't matter. Can I have a drink, please? Maybe no money.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
What flavors we have? Blue, green, red, purple, and yellow flavors. Whoa. Oh yes. Oh, this is quite nice. Oh, it's an oh. Ah yes. Coffee nut. Coffee nut. Want a purple drink? Yeah, we can try getting you a purple drink. Hold on. If we just beep boop 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 beep boop 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 boop. Beep beep boop 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 beep boop 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 beep. That kind of looks like a hammer off in the distance. It kind of looks like a hammer.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
But I want to see the hammer. Oh. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
What hammer? Don't worry about it. Wow. Do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion. Can I jump?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I wonder
Stanley
if I can
decided to go
input.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
420. I saw it! I saw the 420! I did it. Okay, let's. What happens if we
Stanley
follow?
came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for not getting
Feeling a wave
fired.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Let it. Oh yeah, that's. Oh yeah. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slides have a slick blue graphic in the header and there's some bevel in all the text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. Yeah, everyone is unique. You, most of all. Number of slides on the slides. Charts, slides, charts, and slides. Wow. To do. Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market per rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Please no more chops and begging. Stop. Oh, the boss appreciation minute. On your boss appreciation cycle, the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Filled in triplicate and return to your boss appreciation specialist. If you find yourself in a call with another diligent employee like yourself, why does it yours? Is this like how British people write yourself? Why did we hire you? Less air. Comatose? Comatose? Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no expectation of promotion or recognition. Oh my goodness. I see. Alright. I think it's time to move to the next room. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But there's a wrench.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
Oh,
no
this
reason to still be here.
What is that? I can't jump with those pliers. And then there's duct tape and there's a wrench. And
It was
then
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
listen, everyone else around me is dead. I can spend my time in the broom closet if I really wanted to.
He's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Is sweet FA like sweet fuck all?
Are you really still in the broom closet?
I mean, why do you keep
Standing
talking?
around doing nothing?
I'm not doing. I'm talking to myself.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I'm talking to myself. I'm intrigued by why you have so much to say about me being in this broom closet.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
Well, it's because I'm
But it didn't even
human
occur
and
me
I want to
because
rage
literally,
bait you.
This closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I
But
never would have thought to mention it.
well, then why did the door open?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Why was the text pink? What is that?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
He called me stupid, fat, and
But
ugly.
Stanley just wouldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken
Oh my
that risk?
god!
All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of
Crazy?
my co-workers blinking
I was crazy
mysteriously out of
once.
existence in a
They put me in a
single
rubber
moment
room.
for no
A
reason
rubber
at
room
all.
full of rats.
None of it
And
made
rats
any
make me
logical
crazy.
sense. And as
Crazy?
Stanley pondered this,
I was
he
crazy.
began to
Wait,
make
why am I
other
going in a
strange
circle?
observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Why am I going in a
Why did
circle?
doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter,
Why am I going
these
in
rooms
circles?
were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last,
Oh.
he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an
Where-
explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Am I
He thought to
crazy?
himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job
Pushing
buttons.
buttons.
May as
I wonder
well
how much
enjoy
Stanley
this
gets
while I'm still
paid.
lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was
Whoa!
he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Wow!
Why is there a voice in my head?
And why is he
dictating
British?
everything that I'm really thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
No, thank you so much
I'm
for subscribing on
dreaming
Twitch.
about a
Thank you,
voice
thank you.
Describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts. he
Why-
thought. And while
Why
he
is
thought it
the
all
voice in my
very
head a
odd,
British
and wondered
man?
if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
What if I
Was
do
Stanley
this?
simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice
Am I
was
going
a part
crazy?
of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
What's wrong with him?
So he closed his eyes
Oh!
and he invited himself to
Oh.
wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin. The
Yeah,
press of the
he's definitely
mattress on
not
his
crazy.
back.
I'm not crazy, you're crazy, we're
fresh
all
air of
fine,
the
you know?
world outside
Everything
this
is
one.
fine.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Am I gonna die?
Let me go back to my job.
Let me
Let me
continue pushing the
pushing the
buttons.
buttons. Please. It's all I want.
Speak for yourself.
I
I'm
want my
fine.
apartment. And
He
my
has a wife?
and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I
Also, Free Holis,
am
thank you so much for 12 months.
okay.
Thank you. Oh, but I'm still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone help me out. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh my god.
This is the story of a woman
A
named
woman?
Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Oh.
She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
He died?
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Oh my god, she's the
I
next
am
victim.
sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Oh my
Then she
god.
remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career.
Oh my
By
god.
extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Well, we got two endings. Oh. Huh. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I guess.
What could it mean?
I guess this means.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. I see. The input. The input. He's not crazy.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I did. He did. Who at this point, who is I and who is we?
Yet there was
We are
not
all
a
just
single person here
one.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Boss. Whoa. It's a big office. Boss?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once
This is
again
huge.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled,
This is-
Stanley
someone
wondered
could just
in
live
disbelief
here.
Who orchestrated this? What dark secret was being held from him?
What the
What he
heck?
could
Why
not
is it
have
so
known
big?
was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
What?
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly
Yeah,
opened
pure
passageway.
luck. Yeah. Pure luck. First try, baby. Ooh. Oh, dude, where am? Like, I know where I am, but like, why does he have a secret? Why does our boss have a secret?
Descending deeper into the building,
Oh.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I do feel
It was a
peculiar.
stirring of emotion in his chest.
A little
as though
bit
he
of
felt more
emotion.
free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Streamer luck
Why
is
did he
crazy.
feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
What has
This
occurred to
question
me?
would not go unanswered for long.
Oh. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Yeah. As if I would die at the end of this hall. Who are
The
you?
door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Yeah.
At this
I'm gonna
point,
die. The
Stanley
truck
was
is gonna
making a
run me
conscious,
over.
concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep. Yep, 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 yep. I'm gonna get run over. Oh. Oh. Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Oh.
he reflected that his life had been of no consequence
Why
whatsoever.
is this?
Stanley
Why
can't
is this
see the
here?
bigger picture. He doesn't
Why?
know the real story.
Why? Oh.
Trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss.
I can't jump.
Plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Oh.
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Oh.
Farewell, Stanley.
Professors will build massive underground bases and give their employees pizza parties to the raises. Oh. Eh?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Oh my
In
god!
a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What? What? Where am I? Heaven?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Did I... did I... Wait. He found the making of... Oh, this is a credits room? Oh, okay. I was like, oh... Button sounds. I know I'm not done, but it's like, okay, I gotta die. GG's. I don't want to get spoiled. How do I leave? It's okay. I won't remember anything. Out of sight, out of mind.
Let's see. Stanley walked through the green
Lounge. You can reset. Oh, so I can just... Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That was crazy. Let's save that for later. I agree. I do agree with your... Whoa. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
He entered the door on his
Yeah, oh my god. Did a lot of people just like turn around? That was weird. I don't know, I had like a weird vision about something. That was really weird. How did that happen? Huh. What was, wait, what was the keypad? What was the number? 48, was it 4835? I haven't seen anyone turn around, I see.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Wait.
What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the box.
Oh shit!
Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
First time playthroughs are so fun to watch. Oh. Hey! No! No! Let me out! Let me out! No! 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 No!
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
That's crazy. I'm just built different. You know? Kachan? Here we go. So now we just go to the
Stanley
mind
walked
control
straight ahead through
facility.
the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh. Oh, ooh, a button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
Wow.
screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Am I a chuny?
Did he have the strength to find out?
Yeah, I do have the strength. I am a strong little man. Cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore
I'm
the number of an
427.
employee in the building.
Oh, shit.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
It's a remake.
And
It's a
Stanley,
remake.
one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
427. That's me. That one's me. That one's mine right there. Oh. Ultra deluxe. Ha 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 ha. That's so me fired. Oh, that's so cool.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be
Wha-
true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control
Pirate?
all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That
Because
his
I was
emotions had
mind
been
controlled?
manipulated
Is
to
that why
accept
I
it
died?
blindly?
Let me up.
No.
I
He
can't accept
refused to
this.
believe it. He couldn't
I can't.
accept
I refuse
his
to
own
believe
life
it.
in
My
someone
life
else's control.
in someone else's
Never.
control?
It
No.
was
No
unthinkable.
way.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Is this even possible?
Had he truly spent
Have
his
I
entire
been
life
this blind
utterly
all my
blind
life?
to the world?
How could this be? How? Oh.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Offline.
Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
Yes,
over
I will get
another
rid of
human
it.
life.
Because
For
I
he would
am the
dismantle
hero.
controls once
I
and
will kill
for
them
all.
all. And I will free my coworkers so that I will get recognition. Yes. 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 Yes, yes, yes. That sounds correct. On.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Oh.
You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and
Yes.
leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do.
What do you
For example,
mean?
and I believe you'll find this pertinent. Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the
shit.
star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to
One.
enjoy it. Mere moments until the
What?
bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them
Is it just like...
More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that?
What?
You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
One,
A moment
one,
of solace before you're obliterated?
one.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway.
You have
I'll tell
3
you
attempts
exactly what happened to
remaining.
them. I erased them.
What? Attempts for
Turned off the
what?
machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I
think
tell
I do
it,
have to press
I
those
simply let
buttons.
you
Hold on,
sit
hold on,
there
hold
in
on.
your office
Oh,
forever,
okay,
pushing
okay.
buttons endlessly and then
Or-
dying alone. Other times,
What?
I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing
Button hit
everyone
provided.
inside, or I
Continue?
let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing.
What?
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite
What?
rich. I almost hate to see it go.
What?
But
I'm so
sure
confused.
whatever I come up with on the next
One?
go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
34?
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Oh.
These are precious additional
thank
seconds.
you.
Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Oh.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Oh shit.
Or did you just assume when you saw
Oh,
that timer
red.
that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to
I
screen.
only have one
clicking on
try
every
left.
little thing in this room. These numbered buttons.
What?
No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red
Oh.
button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something
Enable
here will
backup power
save
to
me.
up. What the fuck?
Why would you think that, Stanley?
What?
That this
What?
video game can be beaten? Won?
Oh.
Solved?
Two.
Do you
Oh.
have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Okay.
Stanley,
What?
You're in for quite
What
a
does this
disappointment.
mean?
But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so
Oh.
you can't.
Goodbye.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Oh.
30 seconds
Oh.
until a big boom and then nothing.
Press any key.
No ending. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you
I
let
am
it
the.
go? Make it count. It's all the same. The joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment you begin until the moment I say happily ever after.
Huh. Whoa, what happened there? What happened?
All of his co-workers were gone.
It means you killed them! You killed my
Stanley decided to go to
coworkers!
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is like Outer Wilds all over again. Oh, Shibal. There's no input one. This. Oh, maybe it's in the next room? No. There's no input. There's no input. Oh god, I was just confused. What can I?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay. Must have dozed off.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And then he goes up to his boss's room. I have to figure out what
Yet
I have to
there
do
was
with
not
those
a single
buttons.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
I'm
to his
thinking.
boss's office.
Oh, Shibal. Oh. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course, so... Say, that's a lovely purse. So bright. Oh. Oh. What? Why'd he stop talking? Why'd he stop talking? Oh. 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 Oh, wow. Slay. Mimiko, thank you so much for the 5 gift. Thank you, thank you. Slay. Oh. I see. I see.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets,
Oh,
the keypad.
oh.
Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Oh. Okay. Oh. I see. The narrator's evil! I'm kidding.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Maybe I
The
do have
lights
to
rose
say.
on an enormous room packed
No.
with television screens.
How does it feel to be
What
tortured by
horrible
there to be on the
secret
other
did this
side? I
place
don't feel like I'm
hold?
tortured. I
Stanley
feel like
thought
I'm also
himself.
rage baiting the
Did he have
narrator,
the
you know what I
strength
mean?
to find out?
I also find pleasure and goodness in this as well.
Now,
Pocos
the
are
monitors
rising.
jumped to
Thank you
life.
so much
Their
for
true
becoming a
nature
member. Thank
revealed.
you.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so
Co-workers.
many
All
individuals
600
reduced to images
co-workers.
on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Why is that one fucked? 2, 3, 4.
This mind control facility.
It's too horrible.
was too horrible to
Yeah, it
believe.
can't be
Couldn't
true.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his
Evil woman,
boring
I
job?
love her.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh, Nikki, the
No,
Nikki raid. Thank
he
you for the
refused
raid.
to
Thank you,
believe it.
thank
He
you. Hello,
couldn't
hello. You
accept
guys
it.
may know me.
His
I'm
own
JUNA
life
UNAGI, and
in
right now
someone
I'm trying to
else's
stop
control?
a mind
Never.
control
It
facility.
was unthinkable,
Yes.
wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Was it even
Had
possible?
he truly spent his entire
Have I been this
life
blind?
utterly blind
My
to the
entire life?
world?
Stinky raid is crazy.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power.
I think I
over
understood the
another
button
human.
thing.
For he would dismantle the controls
I do
once
not
and
know.
for all.
What's I go do? Do I just die?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
No. It can't be.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself
Why am I in the
from
back of a
someone else's
van?
command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles.
You think your employment number is the solution? No, no.
Where had his co-workers
It gave me
gone?
hints for the buttons,
he
but
been
I just
freed
like
from the
at that
machine's
moment I think I was
other
thinking too
mysteries
hard
did
on
this
it that
strange
I figured it
building
out.
But
It
as
literally told me
sunlight
like which
streamed
buttons
into
I
the
was supposed to
chamber,
press,
he
but like I was
realized none of
at
this
that
mattered
moment
to
I
him,
just had like a
for
moment.
it was not knowledge or
The
even
blue
power that he
sky,
had been
the
seeking,
trees.
but happiness.
I
Perhaps his
feel
goal had not
happiness.
been to understand, but to
Oh.
let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
Why does it look like
Stanley
I'm being like...
stepped through the open door.
Stanley jumped over the open door.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
I think I'm
This
gonna
was
get like
exactly the way,
shot or something.
right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Go outside is the message of this game. Go outside, go on a hike. Wow, I perfectly followed the instructions. Oh my goodness.
All of
Wow.
his co-workers were gone. What could
What
it
does this mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe. You don't want to. What the hell? What do you mean you don't wanna? Okay. Go outside. Live your
When
best
Stanley
life.
came to a set of
Pussy
two open
boss
doors,
Lee Queen
he
girl.
entered the door on his left.
Okay. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Not a single
Feeling
person.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley
Come on.
walked upstairs to his boss's
Come on, Mr.
office.
Narrator. Come on. Oh.
Here's the door. Just go.
He just accepts it. Yep, it's time to defuse it. I got this. I got this.
Stanley walked straight
The
ahead
mind
through the
control
large door
facility!
that read Mind Control Facility.
I like how like when you click the buttons, it's like you're typing on a keyboard. Click, clack, clack, clack.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with
I wonder if it is
television
gonna make us
screens. What horrible secret did this
if it's
place
gonna make
hold?
us
Stanley thought to himself.
just
Did he
repeat
have
this
the
over and
strength
over if
to
it does
fight
get
out?
faster. Or if the narrators will be like, just get this over with.
Now,
Imagine
monitors jumped
the
to life,
plot is
their
just
true
like
nature revealed. Each bore
like
the number
these are
of an
all
employee
test
in the
subjects
building,
and you're just like
Stanley's co-workers.
dreaming. It is a
The
dream.
lives of
Or like
so
you know
many
how
individuals
in
reduced to
SAO,
images on a
you know,
screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where
Fired.
freedom meant
Fired.
nothing.
but I
This
couldn't
mind
believe it.
control
It was too
facility,
horrible to
it was too
believe. It
horrible
couldn't be
to believe.
true.
It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been
Have
under
I
someone's
really been under
control
mind
all this
control all this time?
Was this the only reason?
Is
he was
this
happy
the only
with his
reason why I was so
boring
happy at my
job? That
boring
his
job?
emotions had been manipulated to accept it
You
blindly.
see that? You're actually Kirito. I'm crying.
No.
No, I couldn't believe
refused
it.
to believe
I
it.
couldn't
He
accept
couldn't
this.
accept
I
it.
need to get
His
rid of
own
it.
life
I need
in
to kill them
someone
all.
else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Was it
Had he
possible?
truly spent his entire life
Blind?
utterly
My entire
blind to
life?
the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept
Oh,
you
I
enslaved all
did.
these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine
Yes.
for yourself? Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine
wanna
can
go
do.
one,
You were supposed to let it go.
two,
Turn the controls off
two.
and leave. If you want to throw my story off track,
I
you're
know
gonna
there
have to
was,
do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't
Yeah,
have nearly
track.
the power you think you
That-
do, for
that.
example. And I believe you'll find this pertinent.
Pertinent.
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated
Okay,
the
does you see how many
network's
different colors
emergency
there are?
detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper
Oh.
DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode,
Oh.
eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Ah,
Okay.
now this is making things a little more
Okay,
fun,
so
isn't it, Stanley?
this is one.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a
What?
shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the
What?
bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk
Button
about
hit
you,
provided.
about me,
Actively
where we're
button
going,
hit dark
what all this
blue
means. I
1.
barely know where to
Dark
start.
blue.
What's that?
Where the fuck is
You'd
dark
like to know where your
blue?
coworkers are. A moment of silence.
Dude, and then that
before
door
you're
opened and
obliterated.
it closed.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
This is
And I'm
blue.
sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so
I
much.
didn't have it.
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious
You
additional
have 3 tests
seconds.
remaining. I
Time
don't
doesn't
get
grow
it.
on trees.
I'm so confused. I feel stupid.
Dear me, what's the matter,
Green.
Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
Wait.
Running from button to button, screen to
I
screen.
see any button
clicking
hint,
on every
graphic
little
provided.
thing in this room. These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door.
Yeah.
Everything, anything, something here will save
Yeah,
me.
there's a big red button
Why do you
here.
think that, Stanley? That this video game
Enable
can be beaten?
backup power to.
One
Oh.
solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000?
Oh, there's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. Glitch out again. Glitch out.
You fail. Just
Glitch
you
out.
and me in the retching explosion of
Look at
fiery
blue.
metal
No.
over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again.
I don't get it. I don't get
Stanley
it.
died again. And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds.
Because why
you
do
have
these-
left to struggle.
But why do
30
these
seconds
ones
until a big
open?
boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another
I wonder if I was
choice.
supposed to press the
Make
white
it
buttons.
count, or don't.
I was like, why else? I don't know. Because why did it
All of his
open?
co-workers were gone.
It was open.
What
The
could
door
it
was
mean?
open. Dude, I feel
Stanley
stupid.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Just so fast this is the ending goodbye. I see.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah. Was meant to mess with? You can't win it? What?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
What
to
if
go up
nothing
to his
is
boss's
real?
office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
But like, but like, I think you can definitely. No, don't tell me what to do. It's okay, we got it.
Stanley
This
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
light is on. Call 914. Go back up. I can't go back up. Don't tell me what to do. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Read my fucking pin message. Shut the
Stanley
fuck up.
actually
Fuck
got
you.
back
Shut the
into
fuck up.
elevator
Sorry.
and went
Shut the
back
fuck up.
Me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Sorry. It's like at this point, you have to read my rules, you have to read my pin message, and you still ignore all of that. And there's people in chat telling you to shut the fuck up.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's
my
office.
boss's
Exactly
office.
the way it was before you got onto the elevator.
Yeah.
It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made
So
to come up
aggressive,
here and
yes.
look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Oh. Let me see. Certification of there you go. Okay. Let me see. I can't jump in this game, even though it gives me the option. Or like, it not really gives me the options, but like, you know what I mean. Oh. Oh, that's funny. If you just get close to the keypad. Bet you could parkour through that hole? You think? Yeah. You think so? I thought there's something up. Oh, what if?
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all this? Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Oh my god, is the boss's office? What do you guys think? Oh my god!
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
It's the boss's office! Oh my god! No way right now. No way.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
That's what the narrator looks like. Narrator's so tired of us. Narrator has to drink a whole cup of coffee.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley. Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Is he?
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill.
I think it's gonna be the boss's
So I
office.
don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow? There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces.
It'll be the
from
boss's
very moment that
office?
things get started. But where's the tension?
This is
Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given
think it'll be
time
the
to
boss's
imagine
office.
surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then
What
to
do you guys
marvel at the
think? We should make a
eventual
poll.
reveal. This
The boss's
is
office?
storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now.
You don't think it'll be the
This is
boss's
most
office?
exciting narrative to be developed in years, and it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see,
But
I
what if
want
it's
stories
the
that
boss's
surprise me,
office, but we're
Stanley.
like
I want to have
the
to
size
think.
of a mouse?
I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition.
Yeah.
You're a role model, you know?
People
look up to you.
This is a
Which
really
why-
long
I
elevator
didn't want to
ride.
spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you.
press?
So that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life.
What?
Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here. Okay, the room where we're
This
holding
isn't
the
the boss's
should be
office!
just around the corner here somewhere.
World's healthiest human being. All truths revealed. How he did it. The pyramids. The guy who went to Mars. All eyes on Stanley live on stage. Oh god. Stage door.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
I have to go there? World's first sentient machine. Welcome,
Right, Are
Stanley.
you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit
Almonds,
about the
chair,
nature of
gum,
surprise in
table, nut
storytelling
bar.
and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable
Not the
narrative.
office.
Oh, don't
I'm
worry.
leaving.
You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud
You're
of you,
proud of me.
Stanley.
The dude he came up with
Okay,
pizza.
it looks like they're ready for you.
Guys, it's him! He made it the pizza! He's the creator of all pizza! It's him! It's him! Oh my god. Up again, down again. Sean Pizza! Berkeley, champ, your boss. Story, Stanley, me, dad, age 6, Berkeley. Oh, that's. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You're too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. I love the way you ride elevators. No one tells stories the way you do. Go get him, Tiger. Stanley, what? May true love for you grow. My true love for you grows every day. You make me feel alive. Your wife from the apartment ending. I see. Remember where you came from. I'm crying. Up again, down again. John. Oh god. Hi. Hey. Wow, this is a really Up then down then up then. Oh my god, up and down and up and down. It's literally me. Oh, oh did I just like die for? Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I don't know where the input thing went anywhere. I don't know where it went. I love that they watched you play Devil May Cry and turn it into a movie. I'm crying.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh yeah, I died
Perhaps
here. I
he wanted
forgot.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. Yes.
It is
this
a room.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Goodbye.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Where do I need to go?
Here it's, left.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah?
Let's see,
The
we went
papers.
down, right, left, down,
Right, left,
right.
down.
Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now.
You got
this
it,
story
okay.
is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah.
No. This
Oh.
isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be
Oh,
here yet.
wow.
This is all a spoiler. Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just
No!
to oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
That's okay.
The whole story completely unusable.
No. You can still.
Rather than waste my time trying to salvage
What?
this nonsense,
What?
we'll just
What?
restart the game
What?
from the beginning.
What?
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track. Okay.
But.
From the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
What
mean?
could it be? I don't know. What
Stanley
could it
decided
be?
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. There you go. Dude, I feel bad for whoever's employee number was 420. That was crazy. Got the spoiled ending. Yeah, but I remember looking up.
Wait.
What?
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere or...
No.
Hold on. Why am I asking you?
Exactly, you wrote this story. I didn't do anything.
Right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Left. I was like left, right. Left. Left.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've
What
ever
do you
been on. I
mean?
can promise you, there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
But I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again. It's got to be better than this.
No,
Okay,
we don't need
let's
to
give it a shot.
restart.
Why
No,
not?
we don't. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps. Maybe. What?
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this
Huh.
wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
We can go back. Oh. Do you think that monitor that?
Aha! I knew we'd missed something.
This wasn't here
The
before.
story. Here it comes.
Oh.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Where?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't
Where
recognize
am
this
I?
place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story
Where?
took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's office. Yes, yes, yes.
Do you remember, Stanley?
Yes, yes, yes. It's an
Well, do you
office
know what?
building.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
I
You
won!
put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is.
It's
I don't
a
care what
barn.
might happen this time. I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Oh. Oh, go somewhere else. I should follow it. Oh. Oh.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
To destiny!
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Oh.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination
we're going
is
to, like-
inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Whoa.
Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Monthly ledgers, corporate imbalances, consolidation, departmental accounts. Oh my god, what peer reviews? This is a really big office. What? What? Oh. What? What? What the fuck? What the What? Oh.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay, also someone don't note. Hold on. Two BB Dirty games a week. You love to see it, literally. It's so. I was like, I I played the fever meme, and I was like, now I'll have to play it. Oh God.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, no, no. Line,
No.
you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Oh.
Is any of this ringing a bell?
No. Oh.
Oh, no, 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 not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? After we trusted
TM!
you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
The fern, yeah. Oh.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Yeah,
We're
what has
intelligent
it?
people, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we make up our own
Why
story?
can't we make up
Something
our own
exciting,
story?
daring, mysterious.
Yeah.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
437.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Yeah.
What do you want our story to be? Go
About
wild.
friendship
Use your
and
imagination.
lots
Whatever it might be, Stanley,
of food.
I'm ready for it.
And
Oh, no, not you again.
Not you,
Stanley,
TM!
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I kind of want to acknowledge it. It's kind of silly, no? Silly Billy? Oh. Oh. Okay, it's gone now. Oh.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Okay.
Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, we're taking the right door, lead us to where we're going. And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts,
Door on the right is the right
door
one?
on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny.
Come, Stanley!
awaits.
Do you mean from the first restart? After a long time, Stanley died.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all...
First, the narrative's gone. After a long
So
time,
now,
Stanley
according to the
dies.
schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me?
I don't know who
Why
consulted
don't I
you.
get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of
Well,
this?
you are the
Is it really-
narrator.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be.
What do you...
I don't want the game to keep restarting. I
Oh.
don't want to forget what's going on.
Okay.
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break
Did
the
we break
cycle?
this cycle?
The,
I don't know.
Whatever it is that made this schedule. How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
What do you think,
Will something
narrator?
happen? So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the
It's kind of a
destination
long
or the
stretch of a
journey,
story,
though
but
they all
I
say that
suppose
life is about
so.
the journey and not the destination. So I think that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
I'm gonna die.
Well, in the meantime, if you... A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after.
Oh.
Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Oh.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Oh.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
There's music now. Will I see the weather? I don't really see anything. Ah.
Oh.
New content.
New content? What does that mean? New content.
Oh. 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 It's very dark hole. Oh. Oh. Where am I? Oh.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Oh. Wow.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe,
Oh, I
a
see.
reimagining of the game for consoles
Wow.
and home computers.
Wow.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that
Content
expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Yes. Yes.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in
Wow.
the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh. Wow.
Oh,
Thank
well,
you.
This sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Wow.
Okay, so far it's an elevator.
It's an
Nothing
old
special
elevator
yet,
with no
but
buttons.
I'm sure it's just the beginning of a
It's an elevator with no
mesmerizing adventure.
buttons.
Is it broken? What's
Um,
going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or? Oh, there we go.
oh, it's going up.
All right,
Okay.
finally, at long last,
New
it's on to
content.
the new content. I've never been more ready.
This
Let's
game was
do it.
also originally in Half-Life 2. What? That's crazy.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley
Original
Parable
Half-Life 2
Ultra
mod. Wait, that's
Deluxe,
crazy.
mostly
Half-Life
tedious.
2 was
It's as
like
if the-
literally the father of all
okay,
games.
Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Oh, it's a white room. Oh. I can jump.
All right. Let's see. It's the jump circle.
Wow.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another
We're going up.
elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell,
Oh.
I could count to 30 trillion.
30 trillion?
You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Over 1,000
There's
hours of new
1,000 hours
content?
of new content. And oh, wait. There's more.
More?
Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for
What is
whatever it
this?
is.
Thank you for enjoying.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy
I'm no
dollar.
way
And
right
don't get me
now.
started on the
What?
level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and
Yes.
it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault.
No, it's not
Stanley.
your fault,
I
Mr.
built up too much
Narrator.
anticipation around the new content.
No,
I'm
it's not your fault.
afraid.
It's
It could
okay.
never have lived
No.
up to such expectations.
No.
If you're
It's an
still with
amazing
me,
game.
why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I'm not your friend. Oh. Eh? What? My office. He took that personally. Oh.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay. Okay, what do you want to show me? Oh? Ugh. Goodbye, goodbye.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new ultra
Yeah.
deluxe content turned out to be?
Yeah,
Well, it got
yeah.
me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Yeah?
So I made something special and tucked it away here where
Where
the
the
game's
fuck
developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
Our little secret.
I call it the Memory Zone.
Memory
It's
Zone.
where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley,
Wow.
doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then,
Buy
it all
on
meant something.
Steam.
Oh, the waste.
A trip to a smile because it happened. What was it? Why was it? Demonstration. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. It isn't possible to get this achievement. Game innovation, debut game, story. New video game releasing today. Colleges show Los Angeles Times. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Oh, it's a bench. Can I sit? Nope. Oh.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from
Don't read any reviews except this
Destructoid.com.
one.
James Stephanie Sterling writes,
Do
and
it.
I quote,
Oh.
"Where so many games that aspire
Yeah,
to be
as your
more
ways
than
to form
games
interactive
end up less than
entertainment.
any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every
Wow.
game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game
It's 100%
ever
real.
created.
Yeah,
That's
right,
how
it is,
grand and
right?
all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was.
Parable.
It was literally
Parable.
every game ever created. It was
You
Skyrim.
did not play
It
the
was
game for
Persona
5.
3.
That's
It was all of
crazy.
them.
And you
now
can't even like cheese it
it's
with the
nothing.
clock?
It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now.
Of
A
an
lifeless
hour of new
husk
elevator
with
content?
An hour of new elevator content.
Persona 3 mentioned. The 2 doors. Top original. Maintenance. There are ways, but you need it. Oh, I see. It's kind of, do you really want that achievement? The MacBook. Oh, it's the happy button.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com.
Oh,
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a
Carpet
game.
texture.
9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It
after
didn't
this stream, we
need
come
new
back in 5
content.
years and watch you get
It
the
just
achievement.
needed to be
Oh
left
my god.
alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video
Wow.
game memories.
What's this over here? Serious room.
These were simpler times, Stanley,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Aww.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
It's here.
What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
Oh
I can't
no.
even imagine what's being collected down here.
I mean, surely it's
Surely
not
these
bad,
reviews
right?
were glowing as well, weren't
Yeah,
they?
right?
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game
Oh!
to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable. The game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical
you're doing
insights
amazing.
that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
You're doing great. Unfunny. Oh,
Okay, let's see what this one says.
3.1
While the idea
hours.
for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games,
Thought-provoking,
this
but you get the
preachiness
idea,
gets
tries to
annoying fast.
communicate.
Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy, honestly. You
Oh.
can. Oh, goodness.
Oh.
This is actually quite shocking for me.
Oh.
I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it, well...
No, you're doing great. Dude, I like how they actually put the person's username
Yeah.
there too.
What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
It's okay.
I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
No.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable
No.
isn't quite as sterling as I
No.
always remembered.
These are just, you can't please everyone. You can't please everyone. That's just a fact. You can't please everyone, Stanley. Stanley, it's okay. Stanley. Stanley, come back. Stanley. Oh no.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
No!
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that.
No.
If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
No.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record.
No.
Only positive reviews of the
Oh,
Stanley
oh,
Parable.
God.
That's my motto
What?
today, and it's always
What
been
is
my
that?
motto. I'd do anything for the customers.
What?
Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Oh.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot.
What?
Oh, you're back. you
Hello?
see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes.
Frozen
but it was
in
plenty of
time?
for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations.
Wait, you could
Not
just
that,
give
of course,
everything
you
he
need a
says
description
here.
of it,
Do you think
but
we feel
if I had to
horrible?
describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto.
Manifesto.
Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly and you can tell me what
Okay.
you think.
Okay.
So my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are or were or will be
Yeah.
at the time of having made said
Yeah.
choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being,
Yes.
then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, to all... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place.
Oh.
I guess I should become better educated
Wait,
on
can
exactly
you change
how
your review on Steam?
works.
Or can you have
Perhaps
multiple reviews?
that would have been the smart
Actually,
thing to
no, it
check
really makes
on
sense to
before
have
I went
multiple
about this
reviews.
whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work,
Oh, you can
surely
edit, I see.
whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this
I wanna see how
particular
long he
user the
rambles
ability to
for. I'm
change their
curious.
review, so that the feature is not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial.
Okay.
Something along the lines of, this game is the best game. Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix.
Dude, there's not even subtitles anymore. Eh? Oh. Oh.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe
30, 45?
It's
They
not
planned that people would skip,
unendurable
yeah.
by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone, completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, with a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking, and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always?
No, because I'm like
Doesn't that
moving
feel like
around.
what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley.
It isn't
the
the same,
at
no.
all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track.
Was that always
after a
there?
year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
A whole year?
Describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning.
Oh my God.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed,
Narrator!
they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their... The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
How long do you think this will go for?
Is never the end, is never the end.
How long do you think this will go for?
Is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end,
Is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, never the end, is 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 never the end, never the end, is 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 never the end. Oh my God. Oh, there's light. Oh. There's light. fern! Is this... Wait, is this not the fern? Or is it... Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh. 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 Oh my god. Wait, can I not press it again? Did the button actually last? Wow. To become human is to let go of all. Let go of all. And to just walk around in Pano.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his
The
co-workers.
end is never
He
the
never
end, is
functioned
never
well
the
by
end, is
himself
never
and
the
constantly
end, is
needed
never
support
the
and guidance
end.
from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
The thought of total solid. It knows. Oh. New content. Yeah, there's not. Are there doors here? Oh. New content.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
New content. Oh. 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 We have a newer that's amazing.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable.
Yes?
And about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be.
Yeah?
The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
Oh.
So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever...
Yeah?
The Stanley Parable
2? 2? Wow. It's a new
Yes, you
office.
see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few
Wow.
minor additions? Think of all the new territory
427.
we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new
Taste
experience
the
built from the
sequel.
ground up. Why are there so many possibilities? They could go in so many different
my God.
directions. This is what fans have truly been asking
Oh.
for.
Oh wow. Oh
Calling it
wow.
the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you
Wow.
think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean?
They're
But the
back
Stanley
to doors.
Parable 2, now that's an artistic
More TSB,
statement
better TSB,
right there.
win-win.
It's future-oriented.
The color
It
red, leverage
screams
holistic
progress
value.
and innovation and long-term franchising
The
potential.
bird. Wow. Wow. Amazing.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure
Pitch
that if
that
I can
number
loosely
2 chat.
organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them.
Wow.
It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
New features. New features. New content to plus. New features. Not one fern, but two. Oh, whoa. Wow.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Reassurance bucket. This saves the name of the player that's playing the game. Hear your name in the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate
Jim
the full
Unagi.
experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your
Jim.
mind, forget who
Jim.
you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Hi, Jim. Hello.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim.
Jim.
All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Jim.
See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says. But no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
No! 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 No!
Jim.
No!
Jim.
No! 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 No!
Jim. Jim.
I can't believe this. Why we can't have nice things? What the heck? Okay, Judah, hello.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley. An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Infinite hole. Free plus easy achievement. Setting world champion. I'm not. Settings world champion. Infinite hole. Wait, free plus get it here. Pull the lever, receive your achievement. It just works.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Yeah.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Oh.
Yes. You see, okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken.
Give it to
I'm not
me.
a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding
Give me
this
it,
feature.
please.
Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Please. Please. Okay. I see how it is. It's fine. I'm fine. Achievement edged is crazy. I still can't believe I can't jump.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? Collect them all. Oh.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
Really?
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply
I see.
collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
There's 6? There's 6.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
You are here. I just need to find 5 more. Exit. No. 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 There's 5 more that we can find. Oh. No screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration.
I thought it would do something if I screenshot
But I'm
it.
undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
I see. Oh!
Maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
The reassurance bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical.
Yeah?
That it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration,
Yes.
I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
Oh,
It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
where is it?
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will
where
fill
is
your
it?
mind and your heart.
Where's the bug?
As
Oh!
long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps
Give it to me.
comforting.
Give it to me.
You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms.
My
And to be
arms.
honest, it's a much
It's the
more
eel
convenient
bucket.
solution
My
for
my
me
JUNA
than
bucket.
actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
Give it.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in
Oh,
the
I-
face
wait,
of
I can walk
crushing
without pressing
despair,
WASD?
must
What the
already be
hell?
Sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say
I can
that
play with
do
this game with
believe the
one
bucket lends
hand.
you an air of charisma
So,
as well? I think that just
if anyone
holding
wants to
it
play
has
this
made you
game
the
with one hand, I
slightest bit
guess
more
you can.
attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Yeah, you can play. Like I'm playing this with one hand right now.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should
You're
be an
back.
award if it isn't already.
I hear like music, but like not like the current. Like I don't know how to explain. I want to go into the hole. I thought the game would know when you take a screenshot. I tried again. Infinite hole. I would like to go in the infinite hole. With my emotional support bucket. I would like this. Thank you. Opening rim. Depth. 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 Depth.
Stanley,
Depth.
here's an idea that I'm truly fond
Yes?
of. It's never been done before in a video game.
What?
This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like.
Really?
A stunning leap forward for video games as a you see? Isn't it wonderful? One of
It
my more
is.
ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then,
Wow.
since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
I played these games before. I can wait.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer,
I
but I do
can
recommend
wait.
you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
No, I think it's okay. It's infinite,
Okay,
right?
Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? to be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
It's not infinite?
I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite?
The narrator has a
That
deep
depends
hole.
on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually
Why did it
need.
cling?
Don't you put this on me. Maybe
your
you're
fault.
The problem.
I'm the...
Look,
I'm
things got a little
problem.
heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole. And
What
we
if
can
I
move
don't
on.
do that
I'll
yet?
just be up here when you're ready.
Stanley, you hurt... Or, sorry, narrator, you hurt my feelings. You hurt my feelings. But I guess I'll come up.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an
I'm the
infinite
hole
hole
princess.
right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no. You have a weird sort of...
Oh.
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
What?
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an
Why was that
infinite
one so
hole.
short?
I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Okay.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Oh gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow, okay.
Wait, why...
I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite,
love
but that
holes.
it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
But why would you do that to
I
me?
suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep,
What is
even
this?
by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing.
Just the
What's
two
going
of
on
us.
here?
We
Stanley,
can make
I have
it
no
if we
explanation for the
try,
uncertain
just the
nature of
two
the
of
hole's
us.
length.
Just the two
let's
of
try
us.
something. Let's
Just
pop
the
back
two
up to
of
the top,
us.
and we'll see if it gets any
Building castles
shorter.
in the sky, just the two of us. Yeah. You and I.
Well, there it is. The shame of my lies. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the,
It's not
teleport
working.
button not working? You sure?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
It's not...
Still nothing?
No.
Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
What?
I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone.
Oh.
You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley.
Bye.
I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
No. No. I'm sorry, Mr. Narrator. I'm sorry. I didn't. I don't know what came over me. Mr. Narrator. Mr. Narrator. Mr. Narrator. Oh, if only I could jump. I'll be able to leave the hole. I was trying to sneeze again, didn't come out. I'm going. Me and this hole. We're bound for eternity. You can never separate us. The bond we have is unbreakable. Me, my bucket, and this hole. We're gonna accomplish so much that you can't even figure out in your own story, Mr. Narrator. Without us, you're nothing. Without me, you're nothing. You can leave me alone here. You can let me stay here forever. But you will never make me leave this hole! Where the fuck am I? Oh! Through every timeline, me, this bucket, and this hole will be together forever. No matter who I am, no matter where I may be, I will stand tall and proud! Me and this hole and my bucket! You'll never separate us! Never get rid of us. Without us, what are you? Just another empty husk? Without us, what can you possibly accomplish? What can you do?
Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment.
Okay.
So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
It's coming. He's coming. He's... Absolute cinema. Oh.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
What if I go back? What happens? What if I go back? He got jealous. What if I go back? Is the hole still there? No! That's fine. Wait, the sign changed? Or what did the sign say? Hold on, sorry, I didn't read it. Fine, it ended. Oh, how could they have done this to me? Oh, hole needs to rest. I wasn't done with that hole, dude. My nose is like, it feels like it's stuffed for some reason. I'm not quite sure why.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yes.
Ready to move on now?
Yes.
Mostly. New mug. Another hole? I love holes.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet
Yeah.
how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's
Your
going to
soul?
work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an
Okay.
experiment.
Okay.
I'll arrange these new features together and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Huh.
Okay. Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted
But the
fans
magic
to
of the
love
first
it.
game is
No
just
matter
that
how
there is
good
no
these gags
sequel.
are, they wouldn't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it.
They would have still been zero when you entered this. Oh, really?
Well, insert a few of my new features into it.
Narrator likes gagging. Oh
With
my god.
respect, with care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could.
Maybe.
But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up.
Keeps up. Oh my
perfect.
god.
Go ahead. Take a look.
Let me see. Oh. Is it a horror game now?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Stanley, okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big
balloons.
building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's
427.
job was simple. He sat at his desk in room
427.
427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk,
Yes.
telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Oh.
This is what employee 427
okay,
did
milliseconds,
every
I
day
see.
of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders
What if he just likes being ordered
They had
around?
been made exactly for this
Would
job.
Stanley be... Do you think his
Stanley
wife is dominant?
was happy.
Do you think... He's a...
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Oh no.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting.
Switch.
or
You
even
guys
say
agree, right?
hi. Never in all his years at the company
He'd be a
had this
submissive
happened.
Switch.
This complete
His wife.
isolation.
His wife, yeah.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone.
Where are my
What could it mean?
coworkers?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where did they go?
Stanley picked up
My
the bucket.
bucket. My bucket. I love my bucket. My emotional support bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to
Yeah.
him, telling him that the employee lounge
Yes.
was simply the place to be.
Yes.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was
Maybe.
this better than the... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Bucket, bucket,
Stanley took the
bucket.
door on his
Bucket,
left to go
bucket,
back to the
bucket.
meeting room.
Bucket, bucket, bucket. Bucket.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Good,
Said the bucket.
now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Oh.
Stanley did not
Okay.
question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose
Imagine
not to
it's...
think about this.
Oh,
obvious
my...
fact.
Oh, it's
He was firmly
collectible!
convinced that the
There's
bucket
a
had spoken to
collectible!
him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
It's collectible. Shit.
In here, said the bucket. Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once
This is
again
not
obeyed
dark.
blindly.
Oh. That is a dark room. Oh.
Now pick up the phone.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could
It's
use
the
a
apartment
friend.
ending!
And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him. The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Oh my god! Oh.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
V. Wait.
Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Listen to me. It's just
Was
a
it J
bucket.
O?
It can't think. It can't
It was like
talk.
O V.
All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location
OV.
to a different location.
I forgot the
That's
first
it.
letter.
It doesn't do anything
Something
else.
O V. Oh. P.
You see, he's not listening.
L O
He's still
V.
taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to.
L-O-V.
Now all he cares about is his awful
P.
bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Are you jealous, Mr. Nerd? L O V P U. L O
Sad.
V
I
P
suppose he doesn't
U.
need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold,
L-O-P.
empty bucket, this sort of
L-U.
shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
L O V P U I.
Yes,
Maybe
suppose
I
on
thought it was gonna
closer
spell
inspection,
something.
It doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting
Yes.
liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
You could pee in the bucket. Over and over again.
Oh my god, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
I'm not like other buckets.
Why do I feel some need to point out the ways
I could
in which
hold your pee.
it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Yeah. Go home to work to home to work to home.
Oh no. I'm having feelings for the bucket. No, 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 no,
Oh.
no, no. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing.
Oh
Yes.
my god!
The bucket could tell me what to do in
I
this
do need
troublesome
one-handed mode
situation.
for the bucket.
Stanley, give me the bucket.
No.
Give it to me. Give me the bucket,
No.
Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
Go back to work, Stanley.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Great. 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 My narrator's gone. That's the first time we've heard someone else speak. My bucket.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort.
A
now
tour
more
guide,
than
yeah.
ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not
is
an
it?
indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical
What if I go up and down
explanation.
again?
You found one of them. Wow. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
We go up and down. Up and down. Do you
The
think
elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate.
what do I do with
It
the
would be
bucket?
all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest
Honestly, thank you
moment
so
of
much for 11
uncertainty,
months on
he
Twitch.
would be
Thank you.
all right.
Thank you.
The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said nothing.
3. The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely... Well, he said, the number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator. Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps he had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly. No, 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 said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said
The bucket said nothing. Dude, I'm... Okay, but... Bucket, look at this. When I go and press those numbers again, it fills me with such immense joy. Come on, look.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all.
Only silence.
Only silence.
This bucket's not talking
Crushed
to me.
by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
What if I go up one more
Stanley and the
time?
bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's?
Because the narrator stole our original bucket.
The whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution. Mustn't there
Surely,
be?
right? What if I go up one more time? Oh, he doesn't speak. No! Oh!
Stanley, I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference
I see.
where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would
Yeah.
get to see the world react.
Does this
to
count
this
as another
discovery
ending?
of Stanley's. And
A
it would be
press
through the
3
public eye
oh
that the bucket would finally
my
understand
God.
Stanley's work.
Oh!
For months, he advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and
Dude, what is my
rehearsing it
book
until
name
it
gonna
couldn't
be?
refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
333.
This was it. One
Three again,
last
three
chance
again.
to win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved
Oh my
one.
god. Have you found out what the bucket is for? No?
There was no one here. Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was unloved, uninteresting, he was a failure, and in that moment Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
Oh my god.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Eh?
What could it mean?
Eh?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Dude, it's blocked off now. It's blocked off. Should I still take the
The
bucket?
confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away.
Oh,
as
the
Stanley
boxes you bought.
embraced
Oh
the
shit, you're right.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left, to go back to, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
The confusing ending with the bucket.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually. You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere.
Oh.
The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it.
No.
Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes.
You'll find out if you get the when you get the other.
Let's do it.
Okay. Intervention.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
I'm crying.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
No. This is my bucket.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me, it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
No.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits.
I don't
What
want...
other
But
object in
the
this
bucket's
game
my
can you even
friend!
say that
The
about?
bucket's my
The Broom
friend!
Closet's
Are you
certainly
jealous?
not. I
Are you
wonder what
jealous?
sort of
Are you
Bucket
fucking
Destroyer
jealous that I like this
merchandise
bucket
the
more than you,
fans
Mr.
will be
Narrator?
clamoring for
Huh?
after this.
Huh? Is this what this is about?
Okay,
Look,
the Bucket
this...
Destroyer is getting very
No,
upset now. You'll have to
I
hurry
don't
and
wanna.
feed it. We can't
You
get
can't
back
make
to the
me.
classic
You
Stanley
can't make
Parable
me.
characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn
No,
bucket.
no.
Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do
No,
it, the fans, Stanley.
no,
Give the fans what they want. Hurry and... The Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Oh my god. The end is never 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 the end. Are boxes still here?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
End is never the end is never the end is never the end is never the... I do want to I do want to go to this
When
right over
Stanley came to
here.
a set of two
and
open
then-
doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
I
admire
want to
it.
go here.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door
Hell
on his left.
no. Then here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Really?
I realize that investing your trust in someone
You're
else can
not
be
the
difficult,
enemy?
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Well,
There's someone you've been
you're the one that
neglecting,
made the
Stanley.
story, though.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by
Is
yourself.
it my wife?
Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for... This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Kai?
That's her, Stanley.
Kai?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Kai?
I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Kai?
All right.
Kai?
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him.
That's not
And every
Kai.
button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now
hell?
he's going home. Now
You
he's
didn't even
coming
make
back
me
to work.
bread.
One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I don't have a wife.
But in his mind,
In his mind?
can
Oh my
go
god,
on
he has to
fantastic
hallucinate adventures.
From
I'm
behind his
crying.
desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown,
Oh.
fantastic discoveries of new lands.
Oh.
It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Oh my god.
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Oh my
The
god.
thought excited him terribly.
Oh my god. Spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either.
Oh.
At last,
Choice.
It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Oh.
As he
Wow.
wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
Oh.
Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
Oh yeah.
Down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby.
We need to
And
find
he
the baby
called it
game
The
now.
Stanley Parable.
Tell my kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again,
Mind control,
and then again, and again,
line.
over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free.
But then how do I get to the
Surely there's an
baby?
answer down some new path, mustn't there be?
Surely.
Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press you to tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Oh.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
But then I can't progress. But then it's
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second
That's so
he
cool how it,
remains
like, just
here,
slowly
he's
made his
electing
office
to kill
still.
himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe this time.
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Please die.
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Wow. It just said, please die. It literally said, kill yourself.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Okay, let's go to the meeting room then.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But there is there will be a reward for finding them all. Oh, warehouse. Purchase one plank to allow ease of access past fence. Construct bridge to allow collection of shiny float. Retrieve Chris's remains from warehouse floor. Construct new structurally sound bridge. A large room locks a bot. Fuck. A private but smelly place for an important person. Oh, the bathroom. Stairs. Something to do with stairs. Is this some kind of game? There must be a point to this. I want to go home. Okay. The bathroom.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Boss's office.
Another miniature Stanley figurine.
Yeah, I saw
really
one
must
in
be a
the
snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
it's in
Stanley
the
figures.
like where you're getting the wife.
What about
apartment
Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Wow. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes, that the boss has suffered losses, and that's what the boss chose. I shit on company time.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between
Stanlerines and Figlies.
What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that.
Because I want to see what happens. JUNA Greens, I don't know. When I get bigger.
All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
Because there's like a part where I was
and
like
then
floating.
Something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Am I crazy?
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see
where are
his
my feet?
when he looked down? Why did
Where are my
doors close
hands?
automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Oh, you
he
think
yelled.
it will repeat
This
that
is all a
ending? I don't
dream.
know.
Oh, what a relief
But like I was,
Stanley
because I was
felt
floating, but
to
when I
have
moved
finally
around,
found
I
an
didn't.
answer,
I wasn't
an explanation.
in space anymore.
His co-workers weren't
And I wasn't
actually
here,
gone.
so I want to see
He
what
wasn't
happens if I
going to
just keep
lose his job.
floating.
He wasn't
Hi,
crazy after
hello,
all.
welcome in.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
Oh, never
And it
mind.
too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
Oh.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Never mind. It's
Now
just
the
to
voice
say.
was describing itself.
Okay.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing? No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Oh, large room, lots of boxes were okay, and then some were red and blue. That one, I don't know yet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's
What if the
office.
bucket tells me what to do?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
2845.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Okay. Or maybe the bucket can guide me. In the ending that was supposedly not possible, you know? There you go. You never know.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Mind control facility.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to
Oh,
themselves.
interesting logic. Yeah, maybe the bucket will help me cheese it, you know? But it's sad that I can't, like, get the ending, or, like, I guess I can't really get the
The
confused
monitors
ending.
jumped to life,
Yeah, I
and
can't go
Stanley
up
nearly
there.
dropped the bucket in shock.
Because it just goes like, we need
Everyone in the
intervention, that
office
bucket
was
needs to
being
die.
videotaped,
What if I do kill the
monitored like
bucket?
guinea pigs.
Maybe I should kill the bucket.
Had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly
should.
burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
I'll try to destroy the bucket next time then.
Was the bucket under the
Having to
mind
record
control
all these lights
facilities
because of the
influence as
bucket.
well?
Yeah, I mean, he's
Had
getting
the bucket
paid,
been
so.
told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
In the first place.
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's
But
control.
the mic,
Never!
I think, it feels like they re-recorded it because all
His
the
one
quality is
friend
the
in entire
same.
world. At this
Right?
point,
I'm not sure.
he could trust no one except
The
for
bucket.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy
or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terror. But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power
The
for
voice was
itself?
excellent in the original. I
How could
see.
the bucket have betrayed him
I
like
see, I
this?
see.
Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen. Birds. Silly.
Silly birds.
The control buttons became active again.
That's a flamingo. I don't know what that one. That's a penguin.
Stanley flipped through
I
one
don't know what
video
that
of
is.
silly
That's a
birds after
hummingbird.
another, and then it
I don't know what
dawned
that
on
is.
him.
That's a.
This wasn't
That's
a
it feels like a
mind
type of
control
toucan.
facility at all.
That's a
It was a
goose.
facility for
That
monitoring
I don't know
and
what that one is,
surveilling
but looks like
silly
a.
birds all
Looks like
over
it
the
lives
world.
by a lake.
The mind controls were only a facade to disguise
I
its
know that.
true
I have.
intentions.
Oh,
Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hand.
an
The one
owl.
who had pointed him towards this
A
incredible discovery.
mallet duck.
Stanley and the
A
bucket never
macaw.
found freedom
A
because they spent the rest of their
seagull.
lives here
Flamingo.
in this place,
Oh.
living through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
Birds. Eh? Eh?
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
La da dee la da da, la da dee la da da, la da la da 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 da.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post
Oh,
during
I guess
work
is it with the
hours.
bucket?
He
Is
might be
it
fired for
diff-
that.
not
And in such a
different?
competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Wait.
He looked down
Oh,
at the
okay,
bucket
this
in
is
his
different.
arms. Am I crazy?
He has
He
the
asked
bucket.
The bucket returned his gaze. but said
Return
nothing at
his
all.
gaze.
That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's
What? My
bucket?
bucket
This is
got
all terribly
switched!
wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations
that
Stanley might
wasn't my
experience
bucket!
without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And
Oh,
now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd.
that wasn't my bucket.
Now he felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious, he exclaimed. Without my
No.
bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is
No.
it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me! The bucket!
Bucket.
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room,
Bucket.
passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his.
That's not
None
mine.
of them were his.
You're
special
not my bucket.
Come to me, Stanley!
You're not my
Find me.
bucket.
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from.
Is it on my
The
head?
real bucket was inside of him.
Was
all
inside
along.
of
It was incredibly painful.
his asshole?
Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Is the bucket on my
Mariella
head?
woke up on a day
Is the
like
bucket
any
on my
other.
head?
She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself.
Maybe the real
and then
bucket was the
collapsed
friends
dead
he
on
made
the
along
side.
the way.
Right away, she knew what the problem was.
Perhaps.
This man had no bucket. Of course, he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined. And
Free will is an illusion!
And it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter.
Wow.
But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself.
Heck, my life kicks ass!
And she backflipped all the way to work.
Oh my god. What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together.
What the fuck?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I don't know how to get down to the...
said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track.
Oh.
Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, so we have to come here
There's
without the
no
bucket.
explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can
monetize it.
Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour.
I'm crying.
This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the figurine.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
I'm gonna grab
this
the
was not the
figurine.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
I will
well.
go back and
Perhaps he
get
wanted
that
to stop by the
ending.
employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was.
The bucket lore is
lounge.
crazy.
But eager to get back
Unironically.
to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler Anlarines.
Figler
Very soon,
Anlarines?
You'll collect the last one.
Red
and then
and
the
blue room.
first number will equal the second number, and that will be it.
A bucket of sorts was in the Homestuck. Oh my god.
We used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no
Red and
Figler
blue.
Anlarines. None of us can.
I'm trying to think about red and blue. I think. Okay. Red and blue.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path.
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording?
That'd be crazy.
It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock
You haven't
at
found
the
the baby. I haven't found the
phenomenal
baby
and
yet, yeah.
intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do.
Yes.
Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all
No,
your
oh, it's not my fault. What? Okay. I'm thinking.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his
So lots
left.
of it. Yeah, I would assume so because I think we have to find all the figurines. Some are both red and blue. Hold on.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked
This is
upstairs to the boss's office.
red. I don't think we'll get all the endings in one go. Sheepball. The elevator. Ding dong. Is it different with the bucket? Not because you're bad. Yeah. And then if I just press the button, I just go back. Sheepball. Business strategy. He said the fern was in. Oh! Oh. Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
It's been around 3 hours for
Yes,
me too.
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Is there just like this gap here?
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read
46
Mind
endings?
Control Facility.
What? Oh my god, there's no way. There's
The
no
lights
way.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
I say, talking to myself. Daijobu, okay? This is a version even more content, yeah.
Monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped
It's so
the bucket
cool
in shock.
though. Oh.
Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like
Will you play
guinea
again
pigs.
next week? I don't mind playing it. How,
The
so
bucket
I've
had never seen
have I
anything
like gotten
this,
like a
and it
fourth of the
very nearly
endings?
burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be
Oh, I wanted to go put the bucket in the thing. I wanted to go put it in the killer.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do?
Did the bucket
or not want to
kill
do in the first place?
600 people?
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
In his little mind.
No! He screamed.
I
into the
can't
bucket.
accept it!
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
No,
Never!
no.
He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend
I
in
can't,
the
but I
entire
can't think of
world.
plenty you didn't.
At this
Oh, I
point,
can think of plenty
he
you
could
didn't
trust
even
no
get
one
near to. Okay.
except for the bucket.
Because like there's the input stuff. So that one.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Was it?
Yes, they had done it.
But
Stanley
it's
and
in
the
the
bucket had
buckets.
defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss
two of them?
kind
Oh,
life they
I'm
wanted to
crying.
live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
I'm crying.
True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to... What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped?
Hey.
Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
Hey.
An unbearable silence filled the room,
Hey.
lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket.
No.
No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Wow. I'm gonna go put the bucket in the bucket grinder.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer,
A good bucket. A strong bucket. A
Humble bucket.
A committed bucket. A bucket
Silver
of
bu-
culture
enough.
and respect.
Enough,
Stanley
period.
clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
An intervention with me and my bucket.
Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually. You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
Yeah.
We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley
Doesn't
Parable.
matter.
It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the
Why is
first
there a
game, like the
baby?
Adventure Line
What does
and the
this
Broom
mean?
Closet. Because that's what fans
There's
want
also
from a
your
sequel.
wife. Yeah,
They want
yeah.
more of their favorite
I got the
jokes,
wife
not this
ending though.
bucket that they've never seen before.
Sky,
Yes,
no.
I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it.
And then there's
Don't
like
you
the
want another
conference room
story
over
involving
there.
The Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans...
I'm gonna kill this bucket.
Look at that wacky line. Who knows where
I'm
it'll go
gonna
off to
kill
next?
this
Oh,
bucket.
and played some silly music as well. Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up. Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable.
Oh.
True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality
only
that
personality
to me, it
just
already feels
being
as though
just-
it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
Sure.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does?
I don't know.
Surely
You should
don't
tell
need me to
me.
spell it out for you.
Explain it to me.
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Oh, can you not? Oh.
Now listen to me. It's
I don't think you
crucial that you
can.
give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't
Oh.
destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets
You
is
don't have a
all it
choice. You
knows.
can't
That
do
is
it.
its singular personality trait.
What the fuck?
Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush...
I'm thinking. How do I get to the baby?
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh
why
at the
is
time I
this-
thought everyone had gone missing. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Input received.
Nor did
Okay.
it advance
I need to
the
do one
story
more
in
of
any
that.
way.
What happens if not give the bucket? The bucket destroyer dies. Like I need to do that input thing.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
I
But
forgot
eager
if there
to
was
get back to business,
choices.
Stanley
I went
took
down the
first
elevator, I
open door on his
forgot.
left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked
As hard as
straight
it could
ahead
be,
to
yeah.
the opposite
But I want
door
to get
and
another one,
got
the
back on
input things,
track.
because I feel like the inputs will do something. I just need to do that one more time. I can hit, just
But
give me a
Stanley didn't
second.
want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Does this mean the input is in the office again? Maybe. What? 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 Did that?
When Stanley came
Did
to
that-
a set of 2 open doors,
What?
he entered the door on his left.
What? 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 Something. What? Saw one in the cargo. Do we need contacts with them? What do they want? Artist radar quarter. Why floating? I can tell you spotted one. Okay, wait. This might give me hints. Like, did you see the plant like appeared? Oh, sorry. Follow 416. We can do it. Red room. Red room. That's below the stairs. Figlies. Thank you. Good luck. Hold on. Let me look at the slides. How can we find them? Bottom text. How we can. Sorry. I've appeared across the office of the senators a resource to ensure their retrieval. There are so many questions. There was no memo from management. You find the ending which you haven't, yeah. How can you tell you spotted one? Well, okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
hope the
upstairs to
input
his
thing is
boss's
here.
office.
Yes. No. No. Okay, wait. So when I'm with the buttons, are you saying that I can't like stop it? Can I stop it? I mean, I'm pretty sure those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons are important because they're in the museum.
Here's the door, just go.
This is a I am asking. You really want an answer? I mean, I feel like the other person earlier spoiled it, say that I couldn't.
Stanley
Yes,
walked
it's a
straight ahead
trap.
through the large
Okay.
door that read Mind Control.
There's no escape. Okay. Heaven? Oh. I love pressing buttons. Wow. Oh wait, they just come back? Boop, boop. Press them how you eat. Hey! Wow. None of the buttons you see after hitting the on button does anything. It's just to trick you. Oh. Buttons. I guess that's it for this one. I'm in heaven. Wow. Okay. What have
All of his co-workers were gone.
What have
What
I
could
not
it mean?
done?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
We're ending? Yeah. I want the baby ending. Wait if I try opening the doors.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417? Does 417 actually exist?
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Wait. Oh.
Excellent.
Okay.
I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Watch this just be a waste of time. Hey, you wouldn't do that to me, right, Mr. Narrator? You wouldn't do that to me, Mr. Narrator? Wait a minute. Wait, what did he say? 410?
Now, back to door number 437.
437. Eh?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
417. Yeah, surely. Eh? Oh.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes! This is great!
Wow.
You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Okay.
We've almost got
Okay.
it! Now the copy machine, do
Okay.
that one again!
Okay. Okay.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
Wow.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now?
I didn't even know if
were
it
you
was an
thinking?
achievement. Oh. Okay. Alright. Alright. Can someone tell me how I get to the baby ending? How do I... How... How... How? Oh, in the cargo room? Oh, okay.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors.
Okay, I'll
This
go to
was
the
not
cargo
the correct
room.
way to the meeting room,
And
and
I'll
Stanley
ponder
knew
in
it
there.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Because I see that there's
It
like
was
stuff
okay.
below the warehouse, but it's more so I need to figure out how to get
But
down
eager
there.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
If I jump down, I die. If I land on boxes, do I die? Let me see. We can ponder.
But in his
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a
This is what I have to do.
There's a few things
The
I need
the
you to
fuck
pick up
the
on your way
fucking
home from work
boxes.
today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Okay, but what if I get like a lot of boxes? No. What if I jumped with the bucket? I won't jump with the bucket. I thought I was
Stanley
gonna do
came to a set of
something.
2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the
Why
meeting
did your
room,
wife call
and
someone?
Stanley knew
I
it
don't know.
perfectly well.
I don't know, but
Perhaps
I
he
know
wanted
I
to
need
stop
those
by the
boxes to
employee
come
lounge
back.
first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to
Maybe it's
get back
without
to
the
business,
bucket.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Cause that door is open, but it's more so how do I get to that door? Oh. I see. I see,
Look,
I see.
Stanley, I
I'd
think
have to
perhaps we've
jump
gotten
right
off on
there.
the wrong foot here.
I have to jump.
I'm not your
I have to
enemy,
jump
really,
and then
I'm
go over
not.
there.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Okay.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision. What? Really?
Okay.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have
Nice.
zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
No.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
No
Give
buckets.
me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
And there it is, the last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment.
Oh, Stiggly
Stanley.
Wiggly!
This is a real
Love watching my
accomplishment.
streams.
This
Thank
is doing
you.
something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward.
Yay!
I would tell you that I'm proud of you for
Are
collecting
you proud?
them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't
Oh.
have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I want to go through the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you
Fuck
misunderstood.
you.
Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly
what's in
out
the
there?
blue
You want
one?
to find out what lies
Yes,
at the end of this road?
I
you've
do.
chosen? Well, don't let
I
me stop
do.
you.
Tell me.
You see?
What the
There's nothing
fuck?
Here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first
Hey.
place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Assassin's Creed
Do
2.
not
I
think I put a
see.
lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing.
It's
because this is what
orange.
you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours.
It's because
What
I'm
would have
human.
made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me.
I
You've
want
given me
a
absolutely nothing
trampoline.
so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to
Malfunctioning,
more
yeah.
fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park.
Have
with this
you
one.
now?
Let's take a look.
Okay. What? What do you mean, like... Only 3% of the players chose the blue. Only the worst 3%... This is you! Oh my god!
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Guys, you know what I'm
I
gonna
think the
do,
art
right?
world will really take
It's not a...
notice.
It's a
But
cardboard
of course,
baby.
the message of the game only
It's a
becomes clear once you've been
cardboard
playing it
baby.
for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours
It's a
of play to make
cardboard
sure
baby,
it's
so
effective.
basically...
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Basically...
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Yeah.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What? We're playing Firewatch?
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
Wait, did they also create this game?
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep
For 4
tower. Perhaps
hours?
for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
No way.
Yes, that must
Wait,
be it. What
is
a
this the same
fascinating venture into
developers?
the experience of total
That's
mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game.
It's a
Stanley.
parody?
And it seems there's
Dude, it
even
looks...
more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Dude, why the fuck was that the Minecraft door openings? Why was that the Minecraft openings? Yeah. Oh, oops, sorry, wrong way. This would be Minecraft? Oh, this used to be... Oh, is that why it was the Minecraft door set? Okay, I wasn't going crazy. I wasn't going crazy then. Oh my god.
Oh no. No.
That's
no,
so
it can't
funny.
be.
That's so funny.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
We're out of the...
Okay, I'm going to get us out of
Another
here.
game?
Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big,
walls?
insurmountable
Did they need...
walls.
Oh?
Okay.
Fuck.
I think this will be just the thing.
Fuck. Is this...
Wonderful.
Rocket?
See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice
I've
big box
never
that you
played
can walk
Rocket
around.
League in my
There's the inner
entire
possibility
life.
that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
This is the closest, like, thing that I...
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
This is originally
There are lots
Portal?
of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
What team am I on? Am I going faster? Oh.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yeah.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if
I'm
one
going so
ball
fast.
generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pressure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even
Look at me, I'm
more
dribbling,
euphoric sports
Go, 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 go,
experience.
go.
And
Oh
didn't you
shit,
find
oh
out?
shit.
Here comes
Oh
another
no,
ball.
oh no, oh no. Pew.
Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
Are we putting more balls in here?
More balls?
Oh. I don't really like balls. Boing. Oh my god. I didn't imagine Juna's playing soccer.
Is this a real video
The
game?
last time I played soccer,
Well, I sure
I
hope
think
you're
I
having a
was
good
like
time, because guess what?
either
It's
9 or
over.
something.
That's
And
right.
I
Your
just
little
like kept
fun
kicking
comes
the
to an
kids'
end.
shins.
This is
It
my
was a summer
game,
camp.
and what I
just
say
kept kicking their
goes.
shins.
You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley.
What?
Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries
What?
for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I
What?
am. I am structure. I'm your sense of
What?
purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game,
What
now
do you-
I
hey,
don't want to play
hey.
with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving.
What?
See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Bye. Did he really just leave me? He... Oh.
Hold on. What are you doing?
I'm killing myself. Oh, Shiba.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Oh. Where am I? Oh. Do you think I could find... Oh, there's a light. Oh. Hello? That's my room. This is my room. Oh. This was a skin for the office. Oh, really? Wait, so the... Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
Oh.
The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Oh. Okay. We'll pause here for now. Wait.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's just... It's those figurines. Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one.
Okay, maybe we should
Wasn't
pause
it
here. Wait, if I quit here, will I still pick it up from where I was? Hmm? Funko stands, yeah. Probably? Okay. Dude, the game's fun. Maybe play the figurine. Oh. Not sure if it does. Oh, okay. If it doesn't pause, then I'll just go ahead and do it. I'll just go ahead and do it.
Intrinsically
It's okay.
fulfilling moment
I have
of
some
your
time
entire
still.
life. Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
It did, and you didn't praise
I
me!
know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Wow. Stanley found the collectibles. The memory zone. The memory zone. Oh. Wow. Oh.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find.
Well, it did
Sure,
say
said
1 out of
right there on the
6.
screen,
But
how could we know for certain?
Oh, I suppose
You were
so.
so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
I could pick more. How far have you got? I don't know. I feel like I got like a third.
And here was the second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own just by poking around behind the boss's office.
Oh, yeah.
You did that, Stanley.
Oh, yeah?
I'll be
I
honest,
did that.
Back then, I had
I
no faith
did
in you to
that.
find any of them.
It was
let alone
me.
6. But you continue
6,
to surprise
7.
me in
Enough.
all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Boss's bathroom.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
Boss's bathroom was first.
Hey, that's exactly right.
What happens if you
It was
didn't
here
choose
in
the right
boss's
one?
bathroom. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you
Or
had
does it
3
not
of them.
matter?
I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your
You
third
explode.
time doing anything.
I don't know if that's like that you actually explode or not.
Let's see. What came next?
What?
Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room.
What?
Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
Sure. Oh. 100% fact, I see.
This was the 5th mini stand, and
Oh, it
this
won't let
one
me
was
jump,
really
damn
something
it.
special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Huh? Oh my god. Wait, does it actually do it in the order you found them all? Directed by the narrator, edited by the narrator, music by the narrator, produced by the narrator, best by the narrator, starring Stanley, credits the narrator.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I
Yes.
spent a lot of time making that
Oh
video,
my
but it was
God.
8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Wow. Eh? Oh. And then your last figurine.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue
1296.
doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself,
Yes,
yes,
that's all of
of
them. They're
They're
all collected.
It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly that.
Oh, it's the same. What is this? You're in the oh.
And then there was no more, because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Oh. I see.
No,
Oh.
I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
More?
Okay, yes. The room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
I want more.
And here's where I made that video.
Yes,
Don't you remember
I
the video
do.
we watched? Yes, I love that video.
Oh, and then the pink room. Yeah.
Still don't remember the pink
I
room,
don't
Stanley.
remember the
Still
pink
no
room
memory of
either.
This one. Good room, though. A solid room.
And then the toilet.
These really were a treat to hunt down.
Yes.
You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation.
Next one is little voice crack. What happens if I go this way? Oh, I see. Oh, yes, the cargo lift.
This was our second figure.
Yes.
Don't you remember?
Yes.
Yes, I remember it too.
I remember.
The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
I think you might be a
This
little
is it,
obsessed.
the very
Yes.
first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley.
No.
I want to keep
No,
going.
Mr. Enough.
What else is there? What came before this?
What? Oh. Oh. Oh dear.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now.
Oh.
Oh, yes, the
Two doors!
Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
And in my office.
And before everything else, there was
My
your
office.
office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before
Before
your
my office?
There's something I feel I can remember.
I don't remember anything before my office.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm remembering something
Oh.
now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different.
You're different.
I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again.
Oh shit.
I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with.
Oh my god.
You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory?
What?
Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good.
And is that the start of the new run?
I enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Oh my god. Well, if I do manage to get my editor to make this into short form content, that was a perfect way to end it. Yeah, at least for this version. Maybe there'll be 2 separate videos. Oh my god, that was really good. Yeah, I'll pause here now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. That was almost a 4-hour stream. Kind of crazy. I thought I would be able to finish like all / most of it in one stream, but I realized no. I can't. But hey, I get that means that's like one less stream I have to worry about for next week. Now let me see. I will go and redirect you guys and raid into... Do you guys want me to raid into Poco, or do you want me to raid you guys into Tabby? They're both artists. Need a new profile? Okay, well, Poco's drawing. And then Tabby is talking about her trip back from Hong Kong. Labor Day was fun. Thank you. Yeah, of course. I'll raid into my bed of cry. I'll raid into Poco then. What happens if you save the baby? It's 4 hours. I have to do that for 4 hours. Okay, alright. I'll see you guys. Oh, I hope. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, morning, night, whatever time it may be for you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm just gonna be drawing outfits for myself because I'm bored and I don't really have anything else to. Oh my. Tabby! Oh my. Oh, wait, that's so funny. I thought about raiding into you and then it's. Hello, Raiders from Tabby. My name is JUNA UNAGI, your electric eel that loves singing and cute girls. Yeah. Unfortunately, you beautiful, kind little moles, I beat you to it. I'll get you next time. we'll be raiding into a friend of mine named Poco Raccoon, and I think she's drawing profile pics for people, so that should be fun. That should be fun. Yes, yes. Thank you. Double it, pass it to the next girl, literally. Thank you, thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm just gonna be drawing outfits for myself because I can't. Oh, it's member. Wait, that's the member stream? Why can't I see it? Why is that like, why am I able to raid into that then? Oh no, hold on. Poco's members. Okay, I didn't know. I feel like they shouldn't let me, what is it, redirect, like have the option to even redirect into that. Then should we just raid into, we'll raid into Tomoe then. Tomoe's playing Minecraft. Yeah, Tomoe, are you a mod for her? If you're a mod, I don't think you could you could even join the member stream. But yeah, we'll go raid into Tomoe then. Thank you so much for watching.